All right, let's get back into these dips, our second sets of dips. And let's get into It Factor Certified. Some of y'all might know about it. I know a lot of y'all that's our It Factor Certified already know about It Factor Certified. Basically what it is a marketing agency that I started. What I want to do is promote, like I'm doing right now, just talent that I know, that I'm involved in. Of course, promote myself and products and services that I have and that I'm doing. However, at the same time, like I said, these are people I'm working with. I'm gonna promote them too, because if they when they blow up, or the more they seen and recognize, it helps everybody, including myself. Especially when it comes to like the clothing, the Factor Fitnessfashon, apparel line or whatever. Y'all might see a lot of them wearing it. And those who don't have it, get at me. So I'll throw like my It Factor stamp on them. I'm not even gonna say that. Just give them my It Factor clothes or whatever. And the more people, see them with it on, it helps me as well. It helps the apparel line, Basically sponsoring. I'm sponsoring, marketing, and promoting the artists as well. And once again, these are people that I know, people that I work with, talent that I feel needs more exposure. So that's what It Factor Certified is about. And you may be asking, well, shoot, who certifies them? Who else? The It Factor. Let's get these dips. 25, y'all, let's get it. 3, 4, 5. Yo, this is another Seven of Nation track. I think this is called Teddy. He got Teddy Pendergrass, sampled Teddy Pendergrass in this small color. I just want y'all to hear it a little bit. Hey, 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 hey. Juwan Land, Seventh Nation, y'all check them out. So getting back to It Factor Certified. So, man, look, I just feel that we got all this talent. We have everything we need, y'all. Just gotta work together, that's it, We getting there, but we not there, However, like in my case, I've been fortunate enough to have projects like The Spot, like Money Plus Lust Equals Love, like Too Ferocious, to work with people with the same mindset, and that's all it takes. Work in harmony, So just think about it, y'all. We can have our own film company, our own production companies, choose who we want to work with, put out the type of art that we want to put out. I got artists too. You know what I'm saying? Chefs, cooks. Y'all go to It Factor Certified, my Instagram page, itfactor_certified. And y'all see what I'm talking about. A lot of y'all already on there if you're watching this. But yeah, man, just want to market and promote, the talent that I've been exposed to. I've just been fortunate enough to work with a lot of talented people. And like, really, to be honest, I'm in awe of a lot of these people, especially where I grew up in Atlanta. So, I was born and raised in Detroit, or Detroit area, Inkster, Michigan. Shout out to the town, Inktown, what up, though, salute. And it's so much talent, y'all gotta understand. So, like, we products of Motown. A lot of people don't realize that, just because Motown left and went to the West Coast or wherever or whatnot, you still have like descendants of those artists or just the vibe, like the same vibe that y'all hear with Stevie Wonder and Marvin Gaye, the Temptations, Jackson 5, where Michael Jackson started. You know what I'm saying? Because Michael Jackson 5 did have an album out before they went to Motown, and they didn't blow up until they came to Detroit. So Michael Jackson, just think of these names, y'all. Michael Jackson, Stevie Wonder, Marvin Gaye, all of the Temptations, Diana Ross, you know what I'm saying? The Marvelettes, just the list goes on and on, and just talent, all concentrated in Detroit. So that didn't just leave, like that talent just didn't leave when it went to California, and that's some whole other stuff. I'm gonna do another vlog on that, because the old school cats told me it was on some politics, like, you know what I'm saying, some mafia type, whatever, but I ain't gonna speak on that right now. I'll say that for later, maybe Patreon. But yeah, that talent still's here. Like, we're products of that talent. Like, we're the products of, you know, your Stevie Wonder, your Stevies, Marvins, what have you. You know, so the music that you hear right now, coming out of Detroit, you know what I'm saying, that's what it is. Now, with that said, I spent more of my life in Atlanta. So my mom's from Atlanta, my pop's from Detroit, my mom's from Atlanta. So in Atlanta, same thing, you know. Only reason I say Detroit because of Motown, you know. Now Atlanta, y'all already see what's happening down there. You know what I'm saying? The talent has always been down there. It just took like LaFace to just expose it or whatnot, but the talent's already been in Atlanta. There's been all types of talent in Atlanta. I saw that as a kid, you know, because I was back and forth from Atlanta to Detroit as a small child. I used to spend my summers in Atlanta. Like, I know Atlanta better than my family that's born and raised and live in Atlanta. I know Atlanta better than they do. So once again, I met all types of talented people. Like I said, I just mentioned my little cousin. He from Atlanta, Hakeem on the track. Y'all check him out. Shout out to Hakeem. So I've been exposed to all this talent, and not to toot my own horn, you know what I'm saying? I ain't no slouch myself, you know, when it comes to just talent. It's just the exposure. Let's get this other set in. 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, So yeah, I'm saying, like, the talent has always been there. It's just exposure. Now, when it comes to the Hollywood route, that's where I give Tyler Perry his flowers. You know, I've worked with Tyler, Mr. Perry. Shout out to Tyler Perry. I was his body. I met him first being his body double. That's a whole nother story. But I was his body double in Good Deeds, in the shower scene, in the opening scene with him and Gabrielle Union. And that's a whole nother story how I met Gabrielle Union. Funny as hell. Love Gabrielle. Shout out to Gabrielle Union. I know they talking about her and Dwayne Wade right now, but shout out to her. She probably don't never see this, but shout out to Gabrielle Union. This was right when she got with Dwayne Wade. All right. Now I say that for the Patreon. So I give Tyler Perry his props because he did what LaFace did for music in Atlanta, which was expose the talent that was already there in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen his growth from like when he first came out there, from when he was doing plays with Medea and all that. Like when I had dates, I would take them. They would love to go see Medea. So I've seen his growth and seen what he has done. So shout out to him. You know, kudos to him. But what I'm saying is that he's done to the film industry what LaFace did to the music industry in Atlanta, which was bring basically us, black people, you know, gave us an opportunity, gave us chances no matter what you think about them or how you feel about them. The facts are the facts. You know, it's like he gave a lot of undiscovered talent, black people, opportunities, not only as talent, but behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying? The cameramen are black, you know what I'm saying? The light guys are black, the audio guys are black, you know what I'm saying? Like, the production team or what have you. And these are like black people running it, you know what I'm saying? Because you know how they end. You know how certain people think like, and we can't do nothing, or you know, we not as whatever, not up to par, whatever. Like running it, you see it right now. So that inspired me. You know, he's an inspiration to me. You know, to say, look, I can really do this from a filmmaker perspective. Like, not only just act, but you know, I can make my own movies. Because my problem was that, you know, I'm tall, you know, big, whatever. I only get like casted regularly if you go to Hollywood route, certain roles, you know, it's like a security guard or a bouncer, you know what I'm saying? The big black dude, you know, don't talk too much, but, you know, just stand there and look intimidating. You know, those are the type of roles I used to get going the Hollywood route, you know, so I knew the only way I could ever really show my acting skills was going to be by making my own films, you know, or at least having demo reels that would show my talent or show my range of acting, if that makes sense. So yeah, man, it's a big inspiration. So that's when I started writing and filming. When I got to Atlanta, let's get this other segment. I'll tell y'all how I started acting. Yo, this is John Jay right here, y'all. You gotta check him out. John Jay, y'all check him out. Yeah. I used this on the trailer for Too Ferocious. If y'all seen the trailer, it's the song playing in the background. John Jay, you gotta check him out. So how I got into acting. All right, so a lot of y'all may know that I started out in music. You know, once again, like that Motown, whatever. I was a rapper / producer back in the day. Had a group called A Dose of Reality. Shout out to A Dose of Reality. You know what I'm saying? OG Smooth, DJ MOD. You know what I'm saying? INE. You know what I'm saying? It was 4 of us, y'all. And I said this before, I think on another video, but they used to call me Kid Quite Tricky. Because my style was like, I'm trickly, stickly, prickly, that fast style or whatever. I used to kill it. I used to kill them with that. So started off in music. I had a record deal when I was, my first record deal, or our first record deal, I was 15. You know what I'm saying? I had managers the whole 9. This was like, well, I ain't gonna say what year, but I was 15. You know what I'm saying? Before the internet. Yeah. What's that? BI, like BC, BI, before the internet. Had a record deal 15. We was on the same label as MC3, Itchabon Records. But it wasn't like really Itchabon Records. It was like a subsidiary of Itchabon Records. So, but if y'all familiar with like MC3, we was like, you know what I'm saying, on the same level. Because he was popping at the time. Ain't No Future in Your Front. You know what I'm saying? Reed, man, dope. Reed was dope too. From Flint. He was from Flint, Michigan, but spent a lot of time in Detroit. Him and Pac used to hang out a lot. Like, if y'all hear like early Pac, he'll talk about MC Breed a lot. As a matter of fact, Breed moved to Atlanta when I was in Atlanta. Anyway, record deal with 15. We won it during the competition, and they signed us. We won first place in this competition in Detroit out of like, man, 40, 50 people, whatever. Like, we won first place, and the first place prize was a record deal. So we got the record deal, we signed a Pizza Hut. They took us to Pizza Hut. I should have known something then, but I didn't. You know, I'm 15, I'm still in high school. They took us to Pizza Hut, and we signed our contracts at Pizza Hut. No lawyers. Nah, did we have lawyers? Nah, the first contract we didn't have lawyers. We just signed it. We was like, whatever. So that didn't go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? That didn't go nowhere. It was a year contract. I don't even think they paid us any money. I think they just took us out to eat a few times, and that was it. So that phased out. Then I got another contract when I was 17, 18. Now this was like some serious, once